East Regional Development Australia.
And we thank them for their support. It's now just 29 minutes before 10 o'clock. This is the Monday morning program with Peter Cassidy, and my studio guest now is Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Peter.
How are you?
I'm not too bad.
I'm
Fighting with hay fever, but
apart
who's
from
not?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of it around. I've had a couple of people complaining to me about the hay fever problem. I fortunately don't suffer. My dear old mum suffered for many years, and the hay fever eventually turned to asthma, which was a peculiar transition, I thought. And then, after a couple of years of suffering from asthma,
It all disappeared.
Yeah, it was all clear. All went away.
Mine arrived when I was about 40. Up to that point,
Really?
never had it.
No.
And I even wonder whether I'm getting a bit of asthma. I cough and carry on
Yeah.
at this time of the year.
Odd. Who knows? Do you take anything? What do you take for it?
Oh, I
Zyrtec or one of those?
Yeah, I
patented
take anything.
anything. Yeah. There's really no cure, is there?
You go to the doctor, he says, try this, try that.
Try that.
Yeah, one
Doesn't
of them
help.
might work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's potluck. What's been happening, speaking of potluck, what's been
Peter,
happening
what's
in
been
Neighbourhood
happening
Watch?
in Whitehorse? Listen, I've got some detail of what's taken place in Whitehorse since my latest I've got here with me is the up to the 9th of November for that week period. And there'll be a new sheet out yesterday, today or tomorrow. Residential burglaries, 13 reported incidents in Whitehorse. Mitcham, Blackburn, Blackburn North, Mont Albert North, Mont Albert, Box Hill North, Burwood, Vermont South, Surrey Hills and Nuttawading. Don't think I've missed many suburbs in the city of
No,
Whitehorse.
you have not.
Goods stolen, cash, laptops, jewellery, iPads, mobile phones, DVD players, TVs, foreign currency and tools and lawnmowers from unlocked sheds. Would you believe people still leave sheds open? Anyway, if you see anything suspicious, please call 000. Theft from motor vehicles. 17 reports. Offenders smashed windows or located unlocked doors. And again, stole all the same things, including some wallets with credit cards, GPSs, music equipment and stereo. Theft of motor vehicles. 15. This is only a week's period. Yeah, and it'll repeat itself again. Theft. This is just the category of theft. 12 reported theft incidents across Whitehorse this week. Purses and handbags were stolen from victims while shopping at Box Hill Centro. Police remind the community to secure the handbags close to their body, zipped up and with no valuable items exposed, and to never leave the handbag unattended or in a shopping trolley.
No, and I can say on that front, someone very close to me lost her wallet in that way a couple of years ago. Stepped away from the shopping trolley for just a moment, a bare moment. She turned around and it was gone, and there was no sign of anybody in the line.
No, they're all gone.
Yep.
My sister-in-law lost her handbag. They were both sitting down, side by side. Her handbag was between the two chairs, somewhat jammed by the two chairs, purposely, and zip, gone.
Incredible. Yeah.
Sandra said it was not the handbag that I lost, it was the money that was in the handbag that I lost. It bothered me.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you talking only somebody, I think, over in America with counterfeit money. It's arrived in Forest Hill, and I'm sure it'll move to Box Hill if they want to. Forest Hill shoppers and retailers are urged to look out for counterfeit notes. A Ferntree Gully man, 20, was arrested on Sunday the 19th of October at Forest Hill Chase Shopping Centre after allegedly buying some electrical goods with $298 with counterfeit notes. He then attempted to buy $1,000 worth of jewellery. Now, if it's in Forest Hill, where else is it?
Yes.
It's that long ago since I saw a $50 note. I wouldn't know what they really look like.
Not too many in my wallet either.
Now, Vic Roads, I suppose, or the Victorian Police, whoever collects this money, that Christmas, what a Christmas present. Danger zones. More than 2,100 people were nabbed for speeding or running a red light at the corner of Whitehorse and Surrey Roads corner between April the 1st and June the 30th. 2,100. The new camera, which adapts to the varying speed limit and catches drivers speeding at 40 kilometres an hour zone during school times, was installed in May. The state government racked up $479,261 in fines for the 3-month period. As a result, up from $59,000 in the first quarter.
They certainly pay for themselves,
Don't they?
Oh,
I wonder if they're
I'm in
gone.
the wrong game.
Absolutely. Speeding drivers face fines of up to $650 if caught by the red light camera, $289 for speeding more than 10 kilometres over the limit, and $361 for the red light offence, plus 6 demerit points. Whitehorse intersections racked up more than $6.22 million in fines for the period 2013 to 14 financial year.
Oh, that's massive.
Isn't it? The latest government figures show drivers clocked up 6,383 fines for the quarter. The corner of Middleborough Road and Eastern Freeway in Box Hill North had the highest number of fines for the financial year, 7,410, totalling $1.69 million. Corner of Middleborough Road and Eastern Freeways, it totalled up $1.69 million. Where else? Corner of Maroondah Highway and Springvale Road, $1 million. I've said about the corner of Whitehorse and Surrey Road, corner of Whitehorse and Elgar Roads, $738,000. And the corner of Station Street and Thames Street, 1,815 fines equals $418,000.
That is great revenue collecting, isn't it?
No wonder they're wanting to
slow down, people. Do the right thing.
No wonder they always want to put up speed cameras and all of that business.
Yes, indeed. It's 22 minutes to 10 o'clock. This is the Monday morning program. I'm Peter Cassidy, talking to Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. Sorry, Ray, please.
That's all right. Peter, we've heard about BlueNet, and I don't really know what it really means, but I hope this brief article gives you some idea. Victoria Police have 5 BlueNet vehicles that since the start of 2014 have scanned more than 4 million number plates, detected 84,000 possible unlicensed drivers and 53,000 possible unregistered vehicles, and have issued 9,100 infringement notices and 1,050 briefs of evidence relating to serious traffic offences. Police have also impounded 148 vehicles and caught more than 3 times the amount of suspended and disqualified drivers than non-BlueNet patrol cars do. How... Listen, I don't like saying this, but how dumb can people be?
Well, you wonder. But when you see the numbers of vehicles broken into and walking through a car park, you see iPads and GPS units still stuck to windscreens, you realise just how silly people can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we're on our final run for the end of 2014, and we have a small crime prevention activity on Thursday. I think it's from 10 till 12, and we're just waiting on the nod from Box Hill Police what we're going to be doing, whether it's going to be handbags or lock and leave or whatever it will be. But Box Hill Police will tell us what that is going to be. So we're on the streets on Thursday, the 20th of November, from 10 till 12, somewhere in the city of Whitehorse. And by the time you and I come together again, Peter, in December, we will have had an election.
Yes, we will. And won't that be interesting? I think it's going to be very close. Whichever way it goes, I think it will be very close.
And I think that's a bit sad, because then we'll just be...
More of the same.
More of the same, yes. No one's in power.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
How true.
Peter, I had a brief trip up into the northeast, and I noticed in their local newspaper the meeting of Neighbourhood Watch in the Detarang district. And as I explained to you, that's a suburb of Toowoomba, and Toowoomba's a suburb of Mount Beauty. Their monthly meeting is today, 17th of November, at the Detarang Hotel.
I reckon that's as good a place as any to have a meeting.
In actual fact, I think most things happen in the Detarang Hotel. Interesting item in their newsletter, and I'm just quoting. Our area has the highest rate of serious injury off-road motorcycle collisions in the state. Riders are drawn to the area by our great climate and challenging terrain. Sometimes it is too challenging. If you have friends or family coming to our area to ride in the bush, please encourage them to gear up. Proper riding kit is essential. Never let them ride alone, and always carry a phone and a basic first aid kit. And I did think to myself, I wonder how many people are experts from Melbourne.
Yes, how true, how true.
I see that they tear along the Detarang Road. No, it's the Gundowring Road, avoiding the highway. And I think in some places they're flying.
Yes.
And every now and then along those roads there is always signs reminding you that cattle cross the road. And I wonder how many times they run into cows or go into the ditch to avoid a cow, etc.
Yes, that's going to take your mind off everything else. Running into the side of a cow, isn't it?
And the other is, I always have a bit of a laugh when I come across that. You see where the cows have gone across the road.
Oh, yes.
Of a morning. You think,
waste.
Is this all going to go over my car again? It sticks. Look, it's worse than wet tar off a road, cow manure, wet cow manure. Peter, time's running on. Some important addresses I ought to tell you.
Yes.
The Neighbourhood Watch website is www.nhw.com.au/Whitehorse. E-News and administration for Whitehorse is whitehorse@nhw.com.au, and very important is Crime Stoppers phone number 1800 333 000.
That is wonderful. Thank you, Ray.
And that's about it. And I'm out of time. Now, this is the good news, Peter.
Oh,
I'm going to see you on the 15th of December.
Looking forward to it.
The last one before 2014. And there are only 38 days to Christmas.
Yes, thank you for that timely reminder. And I'm sure you'll remind me again even before the next time we actually meet.
Yes, probably the email will tell you.
if you would.
So if you haven't done your Christmas shopping, you're running late.
No, and I don't want another expensive present this year, please, Ray. Just something...
Something small.
Something small.
Under 100.
That'll do me, as long as it's not counterfeit.
Well, I'm glad you thought of that. It's reminded me what I can do.
Thank you. Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. We'll be back on the third Monday of next month. You're listening to the Monday morning program. This is Peter Cassidy. I'll be in the chair until 10 o'clock this morning, handing over to Peter Van Wissen.